Hey guys, so I just got done filming some videos. My eyebrow looks a little wonky, so we're gonna have to fix that. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird. I'll fix that in a minute. But I have like some allergy issues going on. I feel a lot of like stuffiness and like draininess in my throat, but whatever. But I'm gonna show you guys this top that I got, which I hauled a while ago, but I haven't been wearing it just because, you know, it's a little bit chilly for that. But I think it's really, really cute. So it just looks like this. I wore it for my video today. And I really like it. But I gotta find another shirt to wear for Mike and I's video because he told me that he would film a video with me today and that we would film our Miracle Berry stuff. So hope that works. Also, that light in the kitchen went out again. Where? But yeah, so I'm gonna turn on our Christmas tree just because it's a little dark in here, so why not add some ambiance. Alright, tree is on. Oh yeah, I put the bow on there. I don't know if I showed you guys that the other day or in my last vlog, but I did put our little bow on the tree. Puppy's in her crate because I was filming and I knew I wouldn't be able to do anything if she was out of her crate. So I need to find something else to wear for the next video and probably just for the remainder of the day because I'm lazy. Oh, I can wear a Christmas sweater. Let's do it. I forgot I had this. Oh, wait. God. Wait, I gotta show you this other Christmas sweater that I have, and I gotta find it. So, I got this cute little Christmas sweater. I got it at Walmart. I don't remember how much it was, but it's so freaking cute, and I still have the little taggy thing on it. But it lights up. So, let me show you what the sweater looks like in general. So, it's like Santa's sleigh, but they're cats instead of reindeer. And then it's got this little pouch here. And ta-da! So I light up. And it twinkles. Isn't that cute? It's pretty cozy. I had a sweater like this last year, or a couple years ago, not last year. But when I was back in high school, I had a sweater like this. But you have to wash it a certain way because obviously there's like electricity and wiring and things like that. And so John and Debbie washed it, but they didn't wash it correctly. So basically you have this little thing right here, and you just detach it, and you pull out the battery pack, and then you wash it. But they left the battery pack in there and washed it, and so my last sweater died. So it's still a nice sweater, but it doesn't, you know, doesn't sparkle or shine or anything like that. But I got a new one this year, and it's so freaking cute. They have so many cute Christmas sweaters, and I don't know, I just love Christmas sweaters. Sorry, I'm trying to get it back into this thing. So it has a special little like pouch. I don't know how well you can see that, but you know, I'll stick my finger in it. It's got a little pouch, and you just stick the battery pack in the pouch, and then you're good to go. So it hides everything. But I think it's a cute sweater. I love it, and it's very cozy, and I don't think it's, I don't know, is it too tacky? I mean, it's supposed to be tacky, but I don't think it's like too tacky, you know? I don't know, I think it's cute. But I don't know, maybe I'll wear this sweater. But I also have this other sweater that I got, which is also really cute. It's got a little Rudolph on it. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a plain sweater. That's pretty much the extent of the pattern, but I think it's pretty cute. And it's a little bit more practical. Oops, sorry, Crow. He always gets under my feet. But I like this sweater. It's cute. And look at the little kitty. It's got a little scarf. It's a fluffy kitty. This one is like a, I don't know, weird looking kitty. This one also has a scarf. It reminds me of Pusheen. It's got another kitty and then Santa. So I think it's a cute sweater. Oh well, I like it, but who cares what other people think? And then everyone who's been to Walmart will know where I got my sweater from. And here's Martin, being a sweetie. I wonder what time it is. Mike is supposed to be back with his dad I think relatively soon, probably in the next hour or so he should be heading back. But yeah, oh, I got some, oh god, gross, stop. I went to the store the other day and I got some more Christmas wrapping paper because I needed some more. But this one is so cute. It's got like little pugs on it and just like doggies on it, and they're all in Christmas sweaters. There's another type of dog. Focus. There we go. But it's just cute. It's a cute little, it's cute wrapping paper. There's Crow. Hey there. But I got some more just because I'm running out of the kind that I usually have. Come here, Crow. Crow's getting big. He's probably, what, like 3 pounds? You want to come sit on my shoulder? No? Okay. I went to pick him up and he like grabbed onto the stuff. He's like, no, I don't want to. You get on my shoulder? There you go. So, he likes to be up there. Except when he doesn't. But how you doing up there, Crow? You doing good? Yeah? Christmas tree's still intact, obviously, which is a good thing. I've had some casualties with the ornaments, but, well, actually, no, I haven't, actually. I've had a couple ornaments fall. None of them have broken yet. Although I do have one ornament still on the ground just because somehow when they knock them off, they just knock the ornament part off. They don't knock the ornament hanger off. And so I'm trying to find a hanger without an ornament, but I don't remember exactly where I put that ornament on the tree. And so once I find where the empty hanger is, then I will replace it with the ornament or put the ornament back on the hanger. But so far the tree is in pretty good shape. I'm pretty happy with it. And last year our cats, Mr. Jane Harley, were up in the tree and they knocked one of the branches off, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to put it back. And then I figured it out this year. And so now if any of the other branches, you know, fall off or whatever, I know how to put them back on there. God, I feel so like congested. But anyway, I like the tree this year. It looks nice. And I have all of my favorite ornaments on there, except for one that I couldn't find, but maybe my grandma has it. I don't remember. But I have a bunch of cute little ornaments on there. I really like it. I love Christmas. It's just a great fun time. Oh, let me set my face. I haven't done that today. So I'm going to just awkwardly set my face in the middle of this vlog. I'm going to take the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. My face has been kind of dry this year, or this time of year, so I'm going to put some moisture back into my face. Oof. Don't get it in your mouth. Ugh, that was nasty. But yeah, so I like to get some moisture back in my face just because it is the winter time. My face gets very dry, and I can't find my moisturizer for some reason. I'm gonna have to look a little bit harder for it, but I put this gate up here so Puppy can't get into the litter box, but so the cats can get into it. Because the cats can jump over the gate, Puppy cannot. So I leave that door open for them. And I'm hungry, but I should wait for Micah. Although I do have leftovers, so maybe I can do that. So I'm gonna go film a few more videos before Micah gets home. And then once he gets home, I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do yet. But I know sometime today we're gonna film, but I'm just not sure when. So I'm gonna go film a few more of my own videos, and then I'll wait for Micah to get home. So I'll talk to you guys later. So It's 7:48. It's almost 8 o'clock. Almost time for me to go to bed. Because I'm an old lady. But Martin's almost done eating. But I wanted to vlog for a little bit just because I'm trying to get back into it. I re-wrapped some Christmas presents just because the cats were jumping all over them, and I tore some of them, so I just decided to re-wrap all of them. So those are actually 2 packages. I don't know if you can tell, and then there's one in that little cubby. And then my Christmas tree, which you guys have seen. I bought that big bag over there for some presents, but the biggest present I have actually is too big for that. No. And the present, Yuna, get off of Crow, come here. And then the present that I got to go in that originally didn't need a bag that big. So basically, I have no use for that bag. So that's okay. I'll find a use for it. Maybe I can get Micah's present in there because he hasn't given me a present idea yet. So there's that. But all the kitties and all the pets have been shopped for. Mr. J's has goodies in it. This is mine. This is Micah's. This is Yuna's. And those are Crow's and Harley's. And Martin's. So yeah. So those are all of our stockings for the whole big family. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything exciting really to talk about. I cooked Micah some dinner and I just gave him the whole thing because it's like, whatever, you can have it. And then tomorrow I'm gonna make some pasta. So I checked to make sure that I had everything that I needed in order to make the pasta, which I do. I have pasta sauce and I have lots of pastas. I have like 4 different boxes of pasta in here. I'll ask Micah tomorrow what kind of pasta he wants because I have pasta shells, I have dialini pasta, I have farfalle pasta, and I have pin pasta. So I have a lot of different types of pasta. So it just depends on what kind of pasta he wants. And then ground beef to go with that. I think I got like 2, maybe 3 pounds of ground beef. I think it's 3. Oh, and then Micah brought home some donuts, so we got that. So we got a lot of food in this house. That kitchen light went out again. I think I mentioned that already, but it's freaking irritating. Here's Harley being a sweetie pie. I'm all stuffy because I went outside to take Yuna to go potty, and she didn't want to go potty, and then she just pottied over here on the corner on her puppy pad, which is so irritating. Hopefully, when we get a house, Yuna will be much easier to potty train, because I took her outside, and we stood outside in the cold, but you didn't go potty. Why didn't you go potty? She's like, it's too cold out there, Mama. I don't want to go potty outside when it's too cold. But when we get a house with a backyard, she's going out there, sticking her butt out there till she goes potty. And that's something else I'm going to have to work on. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to work on it, but I just know that I need to work on it. I am so shiny. I am sorry about that. Do I have a pimple there? It looks like I do, but I don't. Like, I'm rubbing my finger across it. It's not a bump or anything. It's just a weird shadow there. There's one there, but I don't know. Anyway, I gotta work on Yuna's separation anxiety because whenever I'm at John and Debbie's, if I put her outside, all she'll do is just stand at the door. I still have to go outside with her and wait for her to go potty. Because if not, she'll just stand at the door and whine and bark and howl. So I gotta figure out how to put her outside so that she knows she needs to go potty and then she can come back inside. So maybe it'll get easier. I don't know. For right now, she is much too dependent on me, and that's an issue. Yes, it is. Believe it or not, your lovingness is an issue. Thank you. But she's doing good. She's a sweetheart. I went to the vet today to make sure she didn't have anything due and upcoming. Crow has to go get his rabies shot soon. So I'll go get that taken care of. But it's not due until a couple weeks or so. I think the earliest is like December 10th maybe. So let me see. Yeah, so that's in like 3 weeks, so I don't have to worry about that right now. But yeah, I went to the vet to make sure Yuna wasn't due for anything, and she's not. What are you barking at? Oh, people are walking down the stairs. But I went to the vet to make sure that Yuna wasn't due for anything. She's not. Her next appointment isn't until like February, which is just like a regular wellness checkup appointment. But I got her medication for her fleas and ticks, and then this Interceptor Plus, which is apparently supposed to be good for lots of stuff. It's supposed to help with mosquitoes and I think heartworms and intestinal worms and all that stuff. So, oh yeah, it says heartworm disease, hookworm, roundworm, whipworm, and tapeworm. Lots of worms. So basically just to help prevent all those nasty stuff that can get into her system. Because as a dog who goes outside very often, we don't need to bring that into the house for all our cats to get. So she is on those medications, so she doesn't bring them into the house, so our cats can't get them because all of our cats are inside cats. That might change when we get a house. Definitely might change with Martin. If we're in an area where we feel comfortable letting him kind of roam around, we'll probably let him outside, although that would make me super nervous, so maybe not. But he finds a strong, what's the word I'm looking for? A more sophisticated word than the word I'm gonna say, but he finds a strong, draw to the doors. So like whenever I go outside, whether it's out the front door or out the patio door, Martin is there. He like wants to go out and wants to just roam around and be an outside cat, and that is still there. It's not even a pimple anymore, it's just like a scar now, but it's still awkward. But anyway, Martin just wants to go outside, so he may be an outside cat, but we'll see. He may enjoy a bigger area to roam around once we get a house, so he may not want to be an outside cat then, and we may not let him be an outside cat depending on the area we live in, depending on if we feel safe with him roaming around the neighborhood. But if he does decide, if we do decide to let him be an outside cat, we would definitely put him as well as our other cats on some medication, because right now they're not on like heartworm medication and things like that, which I'm pretty sure after we move and once we find like our solid vet, that I will put all of our cats at least on heartworm medication, because that's something that's preventable and something that is hard to treat, you know? So it's easy to prevent but hard to treat, so I would rather prevent that rather than treat it. So what I'll probably do, I have a whole checklist of things. I thought there were bugs on my ceiling, but it's just because I have that freaking popcorn ceiling and weird shadows are happening. But anyway, so after we move, I have this whole checklist of things that I plan on doing, just for everything, for me, for our pets, all of that stuff, for the house. One thing that I really want to do is, if we have carpets, I want to definitely start renovating the house already. So if we have carpets, I want to tear up all the carpets and put down hardwood. Also, I want to obviously get furniture and art and all that stuff for the house and decorations. If we have a garage, I want to make sure we have heating in the garage. I want to have some like cat shelves and things like that that the cats can kind of get off the ground and away from Yuna. So I'm going to buy those off of like Etsy or Amazon or whatever, just to give the cats some more room to roam around the house without worrying about getting attacked by Yuna. So that's what I plan on doing with that. I also want to get all of the pets, all of them, to a regular vet that they can see. Yuna already has a regular vet, but obviously we're going to be moving, and most likely we'll be moving pretty far from where her normal vet is located. So we'll set her up with another vet, set all 4 cats up with a new vet, because right now they're not really seeing a vet on a regular day-to-day basis. So I'll get all of the cats a checkup, make sure that they're doing fine, make sure that they don't have any like intestinal diseases that I need to worry about, and then start them on flea and tick medication and heartworm medication and all that good stuff. Gotta make sure that I have a primary doctor near me, that I have a primary eye doctor near me, because I gotta get my eyes checked because it's been over a year and I haven't gotten my eyes checked, and I'm pretty sure my eyesight's gotten worse, and I'm pretty sure I need to get a different prescription. But I already bought like a year's worth of contacts from like 1-800 contacts, so that's just because I was too lazy to go to the eye doctor. So I have to wait a little bit, since I already paid for that since I already paid for those 12 months, I gotta wait at least a little bit before I go back to the eye doctor. But let me think about this. What else do I plan on doing? Oh yeah, obviously I gotta get my license changed because we'll have a new address. Mike has gotta get his license changed because he'll have a new address. What else is there? There's just so much stuff that I gotta do. And this is like after we get a house. I'm like thinking about this stuff and we don't even have a house yet, but just a lot of things to think about, you know. I gotta plan. I'm always a planner. Micah's like, don't plan stuff, and I'm like, but I need to. Like, I just have to plan. It's all in my brain. I have to plan it. Like, if I don't plan it, I'm gonna go crazy. And even if those plans don't work out exactly the way I want them to, I like having like a basic outline of what I hope to achieve and accomplish. What are you chewing on? What is that? What is this? Where did you get this from? What is this? This is the thing. Okay. Oh, she got it from Micah's stuff probably. Here's the thing about owning dogs and owning puppies that are mischievous. They find stuff you don't even think exists in the world. Like, she'll go wandering off somewhere and I'm like, oh, well, she's just being Una. And then she'll come back with like a freaking like, I don't know, like a 1998 Civil War thing, you know. That's not what the Civil War was, don't quote me on that, but you know what I mean. Like, she'll just come back with like the most random and obscure object to chew on, and I'm like, where did that even come from? Like this thing, what is this? Where did she find this? What is it? And she just decides to like go snooping around, and then she just finds it somewhere and picks it up, and now it's in her mouth. And that's the craziest thing about dogs and puppies is like, and they're kind of like kids, you know? I mean, I don't, maybe I don't know. Maybe you know, maybe I don't know, and I'm just speaking through my ass, but you know, I kind of like to imagine that they're like kids, you know? You turn your back on them for like 2 seconds, and all of a sudden they're off running away doing something stupid or whatever, and you're just like, what are you doing? But that's my life with a puppy and kitty. I don't know where Mr. J is, actually. He's not up there. Mr. J has been kind of reclusive lately. He's not been too active around the household, and I'm not 100% sure why that is, but he's been like in the bedroom or in the back room, and he just chills out in there most of the day. And even at night, Mr. J's been sleeping with me at night, and so I'm not really sure why that's going on. I don't really know, but anyway, I got this package today, and it's in the most ghetto repackaging, because here's the thing. I ordered Una a training collar. What I failed to read in the description is that this training collar did not come with a remote, which is what we need for her. So basically, I wanted to get a training collar that had something like humane. Like, I didn't want like a shock collar, but I wanted a collar that, there's some that like vibrates and also shocks, but you can choose the different settings, obviously. So you can have that it only vibrates, or you can have that it only shocks them, and then you can have like a sensitivity level. So I wanted one of those, but I wanted it with a remote. The one that I ordered did not come with a remote, so I have to send it back. And then I ordered one that does come with a remote, because the whole reason why I want a training collar for Una is because she's very mischievous, and she's very excitable. And sometimes she's a little too excitable, and she's a little bit of a handful. So sometimes I want to just give her a little, like, you know, nudge to be like, hey, don't do that. Because she hardly listens to me. I mean, she kind of listens to me, but it's like, I'll yell at her, and then she'll stop for like 2 seconds, and then she'll go back to doing whatever it is she's doing. So I'm hoping that the shock collar or the training collar will kind of just be a continuous reinforcement of like, I shouldn't be doing that, and then hopefully eventually it will train her to not have those responses and those impulses anymore. For example, she chases Crow every single time Crow passes her at all times. Even if she's in her crate, if Crow walks by her crate, she'll lunge at him. And she can't get to him because she's in her crate, but she'll like paw through the gate or paw through the little, you know, openings in her crate, and she'll try to get to him. And whenever he's out of his crate, you know, will charge at him, and she's just too rough with him. And Crow's small, he's a kitten, he can't fight back. She's 22 pounds, he's like 3 pounds. And so I just want something to give her a little nudge and be like, you need to stop that. And then hopefully eventually she'll stop chasing Crow, and then maybe she'll stop chasing our other cats, and then our other cats can kind of walk around a little more, not so much like on their toes, you know what I mean? So I need a collar that has a remote. The collar that I got does not have a remote. So I looked up Amazon's return policy. They sent me like a little return thingamabobber. And so I don't know if I was supposed to get like a separate box to reship it in, but I just stuffed it back in the Amazon Prime box. And it's got like all this Amazon Prime stuff on it, and this ghetto looking shipping label. And so I don't know if like they'll accept this or not, but I'm gonna take it to the UPS store and see, and just tell them like, maybe, I mean, I guess they should be able to scan it and like charge me whatever they need to charge me, but it's like, is this like an issue that it's still like in an Amazon box? I don't know. I mean, I took everything, I took all the labels and stuff that were originally on there off, and I put back the labels that they wanted me to put back on there. But I had to put the sticky note on there to tell Micah not to open it, because I spent a lot of time repackaging this, and a lot of duct tape and a lot of packaging tape later, and I don't want Micah to rip it open thinking it's something for him, because it's not. And so I had to put a sticky note on here that's like, don't open this. So yeah, that's a long-winded story. But anyway, it's like 8 o'clock now. I'm tired. I'm probably gonna go take a bath and go to bed. So yeah, what is today? Did I say what today is? Today's Monday, November 27th. I had my last sociology exam today, so I'm done with that class, and then I'll be done with my mythology class tomorrow until my exam next week, so that means I won't have class on Thursday. I'll be done with my math class on Wednesday until my exam next week, and then I'll be done completely, so that's exciting. So yeah, pretty much I'm done for the week by Wednesday, so Wednesday is like my last day of class, so that's exciting. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you today. Hope that was interesting. I don't know. Micah still hasn't done the freaking berries with me. He said he would do them with me yesterday. He promised he would do them with me yesterday. Then all of his fancy computer parts came in. He spent literal hours and hours and hours working on that. And then I went to bed. So I'll get that video. I will get it out of him if it means, you know, threatening him. I will get him to do those berries with me, because it sounds like I'm doing drugs. I'm not. I mean, kind of, but not like illegal drugs. What if it comes out that they're like super poisonous and dangerous for you, and that you can like die like immediately? I don't know. Part of me is actually worried that I'm gonna have like an allergic reaction to them and I'm gonna die, but we'll not think about that. Anyway, that's all I have for today, so see you guys later. Hey guys, so puppy is here to join me. Let's see, it is, oh gosh, Thursday, November 30th, Thursday, November 30th. Do you like my makeup? I feel like it's a little much for me doing absolutely nothing today, but, I don't know, just felt like doing it. Also, this is still here. Like, go away. It's not even like, it's just like a scar now, but it's just awkward. Yuna, you are so in the way. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Siri. I don't know why you started talking, but alright. She's got her collar, her special training collar on. She has responded very well to it. I only have it on the vibration mode, which is about the intensity of like your phone vibrating, like if someone calls you, but it's not that intense. Actually, I would actually compare it to the intensity of like if I'm playing a game on my PlayStation and I have the controller in my hand and the controller vibrates, I would compare it to that intensity. So it's not bad. It's definitely bearable. The shock part of it is surprisingly painful, so I don't resort to using that. I only use the vibration mode, but Yuna responds very well to that. She doesn't like it, but she's not supposed to, you know? She's supposed to know that that means she's doing something she shouldn't be doing, and so that also means that she should change whatever she's doing in order not to get buzzed, you know? So I tested it on her yesterday. Martin's trying out the catnip. Oh, go back. So I went to PetSmart the other day and got some catnip and some cat grass. And Martin seems very interested in it. But anyway, so I put her collar on last night, and I tested it out on myself first. So I put everything together, I charged it, all of that fun stuff, and I tested all the different modes on myself first. The shock one, what I ended up doing is, oh my god, he's like rubbing his face in it. Martin, you're gonna break it. Martin. It wasn't a cheap plan, it was like $6. But anyway, I'm really concerned that he's gonna like break the plant or knock it over, and then there's gonna be dirt and catnip everywhere, and I'm gonna have to clean that up. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, he almost knocked it over. God. Martin, God. So I tested the vibration mode on myself, which was fine, obviously. I'm making sure that he doesn't like tip it over. And then I tested what I did for the shock. For the shock portion of it is I set the intensity level on 0, and oh, Martin, you are literally ruining this plant. He just like shoved his whole face in here, and he's like, Martin, you can't, I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to eat it. I don't think you're supposed to like be rubbing your face so intensely into the plant, because you're hurting the plant. Okay, we're gonna move it. We're gonna move the plant, because now I'm concerned that Martin's just gonna break it. But anyway, poor catnip. So what I did is the intensity level here, I'll just show you. I'm not gonna show you on her because she's not doing anything wrong, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Oh god, you're fine, honey. Okay, so right now it's on vibration mode. I don't know if you can tell, but that little symbol right there means it's vibration mode. And so it tells you that the intensity is set to 90. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's set to 90, and then there's these dials on the side that increase and decrease the intensity. So if I press mode again, it goes to the shock one. There's like a little like lightning bolt symbol at the top. I don't know how well you can see that, but the intensity is set to 50 because I tested it, like I said, many times. I tested it on myself, and what I did was I set the intensity all the way down to 0, and I started with that on myself, and obviously it didn't do anything. So I put it on 1 and tested it, put it on 2 and tested it, and then like I determined that 50 was, because it originally was set to 100, which is the highest that it goes, and I am definitely not comfortable. I'm hardly comfortable with 50 on my skin. It hurts a lot. Not like unbearable, but it's like, it shocks you, and it's like an ow kind of pain, you know? You're like, like that hurt. And so I would say the pain-wise, on a scale like 1 to 10, you know, is definitely like not that intense, but it's shocking, you know. But I would definitely put it at like higher than like a static shock. Like if you are like pulling clothes out of the dryer, you know, and you get shocked, or it's like winter and it's cold and everything's dry, and so we get shocked very easily. I wouldn't put it quite that low, because static shocks do hurt sometimes, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it's that low, but it's more of like, I would say it's like a static shock times like 2, you know? So it's definitely uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good. But I didn't want to resort to that just because I, you know, want this to be as humane as possible, while still getting my point across. Because my whole goal with this training collar is obviously not to hurt her. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to scar her, you know. I don't want to like deter her from like being a normal dog. I just want her, the only thing that we're working on is for her to know not to chase Crow around and not to like attack him, and also to not dig in the bed, which is a big thing that she does, because whenever she tries to sleep with us, she'll always dig in the bed, and it's just very it's very distracting, and it, you know, doesn't help us trying to go to sleep and all that stuff. So I obviously want her to know what she should do and what she shouldn't do, you know? The whole point is not to hurt her, it's to train her. That's the whole point of a training collar. But anyway, that was a long, cumbersome story. Micah is going to get my ring, so I'm getting a new ring today. I'm not wearing mine that I usually wear because I knew that I was getting a new one. So, and also because I was cooking this morning, which I should have been filming, but I wasn't. But I made some pepper steak. I got this recipe off of Pinterest. If you're interested in anything that I've been cooking, maybe that's what I'll do for some of my videos, is do like a cooking video and how I make certain foods. So I have, today's Micah's last day at work for the week, so he'll be off tomorrow and then for the weekend. So for his dinner tonight, I decided I'm gonna make him some pepper steak, which he really enjoys, and I really like it. I think it's pretty good, but I don't need to eat it because I have plenty of leftovers from this past week. So I made him some food that he can take to work. I think it's really good. The recipe is super easy. It doesn't call for a lot. So if you want those recipes below, or if you're interested in me doing like a little cooking series on my channel, let me know. I'd love to do that for you guys. I enjoy cooking. I think it's fun. But yeah, I don't have anything to do today, which I don't know why I put on a full face of makeup and use these eyelashes, which I love, but I don't know why, you know, I decided to do all that, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting at home, watching my animals and stuff. I'll probably finish my cleaning that I was doing yesterday, and I'll finish that today, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, again, tree still intact. Surprisingly, Crow knocked down that ornament right there, but luckily the tree has not been damaged. I had presents under the tree, but I dropped them off with John because they're for him and his family. So I didn't want the cats to ruin them before I could get them to him for Christmas. So he took them to his house to put under his tree that is protected from animals and things like that. And I'm pretty much done as far as school goes. I mean, I have one exam next Friday and one exam next Thursday, and then that's it. And then of course I gotta think about going back to school, of course. That's the thing that really sucks, is like, you know, you get excited to be done with school, but then when you're done, you have to think about going back, you know? And it's like, I just want to enjoy this time of not being in school, you know? It's one of her favorite toys. She got it from a bark box. It's like little boots, which do squeak. I think I mentioned in my bark box that they didn't squeak, but surprisingly they do. I just didn't know that. And I couldn't find the squeaker when I was doing that video, but they do squeak. Anyway, I was gonna say something and I completely forgot. Oh yeah, so Mike and I, of course, are still looking for a house. I found one that I really like, but Micah, obviously needs to put in his input. So we haven't gone and seen it yet in person, but judging by the pictures and based off the pictures, I really like it. It's got a really nice, like, kind of rustic country feel to it. Like, the interior design of it is very rustic and very country and very, like, barnyard-esque, but I kind of like that. But I was looking online for a realtor, and I went on this website, and I put in my information, and this lady contacted me, and I was like, you know, okay, I'll go with it, I'll see how it is. And then I just got this weird vibe from her, and I just ended up blocking her, because I just got like a weird vibe from her and I didn't want her to contact me anymore. So basically what happened was, she contacted me and she was like, hey, I hear you're interested in a house and whatever, and I was like, yeah, like, I'm not really, like, you know, looking to move like right this moment, but I'm looking around and I'm interested in purchasing a house within the next few months or so. She's like, okay, well, I was wondering if you were working with any other agents, and I said no. She's like, great. And we're like texting back and forth at this point in time. She hasn't called me yet, but we were texting, and she said, you know, are there any neighborhoods that you're looking at and things like that. And I told her, I was like, no, I haven't really looked at like specific neighborhoods. I'm just looking at like houses in general, like on Trulaya and Zillow, which are apps and also websites that you can go on. And then she like responded with basically the same message of like, are you looking for any neighborhoods? Like, do you have any neighborhoods in mind? And I was like, well, maybe she didn't get my message. So I sent my same message back, and I was like, no, I haven't looked at any specific neighborhoods. I just looked on these websites or whatever. And then she didn't respond to me. And then she sent me an email that was like, hey, I heard you're looking for a home. Like, do you have any neighborhoods in mind? And I was like, what? And so I just ignored the email, and then she sent me another message back. She's like, hey, I have some free spots open. Like, do you want to like set up a meeting time or something like that? And then I was like, yeah, okay, sure, like, I will be free the rest of this week. And she was like, great, do you have any neighborhoods in mind? And I was like, do you not, like, are you not getting what I'm saying? Like, I literally just told you multiple times now that, no, I don't have a specific neighborhood in mind. I just have, like, types of houses in mind, and that should be your job as a realtor, is to find me, like, a nice neighborhood. You know, like, because I can tell you what I want in a neighborhood, but I can't tell you specifically this neighborhood, you know? So it's like, well, I would like a nice neighborhood that's, like, not too crowded, that's in a nice, like, suburban area, you know, stuff like that. But I can't tell you, like, I want to be on, like, Jefferson neighborhood or whatever, you know, like, something like that. I don't know. But I just got, like, a weird vibe from her, and I was like, you know what? I'll just find some, and they're local. They're like stationed in California, but they have like the top 5% agents like all over the country or something like that. They have agents stationed all over the country, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just would feel better about finding an agent in my area who knows my area well and go from there. So probably do this weekend. Mike and I are gonna go look around at houses this weekend, and then I'll probably try to find an agent soon who will actually help us and be helpful in finding our new house. So, or our first house, I guess I should say. But anyway, that's all I have for right now. I will probably talk to you guys relatively soon. You know, might have to go out. But I'll probably talk to you guys pretty soon, just because Michael will be getting back with my new ring, and so I can show you guys that, because I'm super excited about it. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so as promised, I am back, but a little bit later than I planned. It's about 5, almost 6 o'clock right now. I ordered me some pizza, because your girl got hungry. I've got glitter on my face. But I wanted to show you my new ring. It'll focus on it. Yes, no, maybe so. This camera isn't good about up close views, but it's a little big, as you can maybe see. It's a little bit big, so I'm gonna have to go get it resized, but that's no big deal. But I like how it sparkles. It's very sparkly. My throat has been hurting like crazy. I don't know what it is. I hope I'm not getting sick But it was hurting last night, and it's hurting today. Not as bad. Mr. J sniffing the cat, the grass. Oh, okay, now he's done. Well, that was anticlimactic. Anyway, but yeah, so my throat's been hurting, and I hope that doesn't mean I'm getting sick, but we'll see. God, I have this glitter on my face from my Steel eyeshadows. But I'm super happy with it. It's really pretty. I really like it. I really gotta paint my nails because my nails are in terrible shape. I've been thinking about getting Menchie. I think it's like a collab that Simply Nailogical did with someone. I don't know. But I like don't. I'm sorry, Christine. I don't have any holographic nail polish. Like, I don't own any. And I know that's terrible, but just, I really need some, so maybe that's what I'll do. But I also like need to paint my nails like ASAP, so maybe I'll paint my nails and then get holographic nail polish and then paint them again. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm looking over here because Mr. J has learned to use the puppy pads, which is not necessarily a good thing. Like, he's over there using it right now. And here's the thing, if the kitty litter door is closed, which most of the day it is because if Puppy's out, which she's not right now because I'm about to eat, but if Puppy's out, this door stays closed because she goes in there and she eats the poop out of the cat litter. So we have to keep that door closed. Mr. J, who's a cat, has learned, I guess from watching Yuna, that if he goes onto that paper padding on the ground, that he could pee on it and it's gonna be fine and dandy. And I guess it is. I mean, as long as he's not peeing on the floor. And now he's like scratching at the wall thinking he's like burying the cat litter. He's crazy. None of our other cats do that. Like Crow, Martin, if they can't reach the litter box, they'll pee on shit, you know? Which is not the greatest. They'll pee on like towels in the bathroom and all that stuff, and that's no fun. That's no bueno. But Mr. J, he'll pee on the puppy pad. Don't know why. Don't know why you can't just go to the door and scratch at it and meow and I'll just open the door for him and let him go in and use the bathroom. Nope, pees on the puppy pad. That's so weird. I've like never seen a cat do that. Didn't know cats knew how to do that, but apparently he does. So I'm going to go enjoy this pizza. I'm gonna get my Sprite up off of here because I set it down over here. But I ordered half pepperoni for me and then half Hawaiian for Micah because Micah likes pineapples on pizza, but I do not. I know that is a wide debate across the entire pizza eating realm, but I don't like pineapple on pizza. I don't like the texture of pineapple. I don't like the fact that the pineapple, which is a fruit, obviously, is like warm. Like the only warm fruits that I like are fruits that go in pies. So like apple pie, peach pie, blueberry pie, cherry pie. Like those are the only types of fruits that I will accept warm, you know? I don't like pineapples being warm. That's weird. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go eat my pizza and maybe I'll talk to you guys later, but maybe I'll go to bed after this. I don't know. It's only like 6 o'clock, but I'm tired. But I took a nap, that's why it's been later. So yeah, I took a nap earlier and then woke up and then ordered some pizza. Mike is at work tonight, but he mentioned that he like really wanted some pizza, and then he got a text message saying that my ring was ready, and so he went out and got my ring and didn't have time to go get pizza, even though I made him dinner, but he wanted like pizza too. He eats like weird stuff. I don't know. Not that pizza's weird. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess he eats like, I don't know, like I made him dinner, but he also wanted pizza too. So I don't know. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to eat a lot today, which is fine. But I felt bad because he didn't have time to go get his pizza because he was out getting me a ring. So I ordered him pizza for him when he gets home from work. So I know it's not like the same because he's gonna have to like reheat it, you know, or maybe he likes cold pizza. I don't know. I don't like cold pizza, but I think he's okay with it being cold. So anyway, I got him some pizza for when he gets home. That was a long ramble. I'll talk to you guys maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But I'll see you guys later.